The male doctor said helplessly, "I'm sorry, our hospital really has no way to save. If you are unwilling to undergo amputation, we can't cure you." Fredman almost collapsed, gritted his teeth and said, "You rubbish, can't you even stop the ulceration?" The male doctor was also a little annoyed, and said solemnly, "Why can't you listen to what the doctor said? I told you, now this situation can only be amputated, and the possibility of preventing the ulcer is very slim. And don't think that it's just the root matter now. The infected bacteria will soon flow through the bloodstream. By that time, you will have a systemic infection and your life will be in danger." Fredman's heart completely collapsed, and the hatred in his heart for the Wei family was almost overwhelming at this moment. Oh shit. Wei family. If my roots are gone, you Wei family will wait for the end. I want to turn your entire Wei family men into living eunuchs. Thinking of this, he shouted at the two bodyguards beside him, "Follow me to Wei's house." Fredman left the People's Hospital with great anger and rushed towards Wei's house with his two bodyguards. As soon as he arrived at the door of Wei's house, a member of the Wei family hurriedly greeted him and asked flatly, "Fredman, why are you here so late?" However, Fredman looked at him gloomily, slapped him over, and roared, "Get out of here." The anger and humiliation in his heart at the moment, like a boiling active volcano, may erupt at any time. Immediately, Fredman took two bodyguards and walked into the gate of Wei's house. As soon as he entered the yard, he said viciously, "Yangjung Wei, get out of here. One step later, I will kill you." With Fredman's roar, the entire Wei family suddenly jumped. Not long after, Yangjung Wei didn't wear his clothes properly, and he walked out hurriedly, supported by Barena Wei. When he came out to look at Fredman, who was full of anger, he also looked surprised and quickly asked, "Mr. Wilson, what are you doing? You just took medicine and restored your former glory. Isn't it right that you should be upset at home? Turn the dragon to the phoenix? I turn your mother." Fredman observed at Yangjung Wei and pointed at Yangjung Wei and said, "You immortal, dare you to use me as a guinea pig and try your Wei family's broken medicine? Now my roots are rotten. If you don't give me solvent, I will fucking destroy your Wei family." Yangjung Wei's brain buzzed, and he immediately understood Fredman's words. The co-author had a problem with taking medicine. So he hurriedly calmed and said, "Mr. Wilson, this must be a misunderstanding, a misunderstanding. Listen to my explanation. Our Wei family is also very kind, and never think of you as a guinea pig, but you happen to have this need. Thinking that the medicine will be produced and let you take it first is entirely out of concern for you." Shaking with anger, Fredman took off his trousers in public. His eyes were cold and scary, and he pointed to the place where he had festered, and said, "It's FC King so bad that it's going to be amputated. You tell me this is a misunderstanding?" Yangjung Wei's eyes didn't work well, so he rubbed his eyes carefully. Under this look, he immediately clamped his legs subconsciously. His eldest son Barena Wei and illegitimate son Liang Wei were watching them, and their faces were equally scared. Damn it. It really sucks. How could this be? He doesn't blame Fredman for delivering the goods. What will be the replacement? Barena Wei hurriedly said, "Brother Wilson, don't be angry. Maybe the effect of the medicine has not been fully developed. You can wait 2 days to see." Wait 2 more days? I don't need to go to the FC King hospital anymore, it just sucks. Fredman lifted his pants and yelled at Barena Wei furiously, "Wait for your mother, I will blame you as a fool. If you hadn't lied to me, saying that your Wei family medicine could cure me, I wouldn't end up like this." After he finished speaking, he said to the 2 bodyguards around him, "Give me one of his hands first." These 2 bodyguards are both good players. At first he brought 6 bodyguards to Orus Hill, but Charlie abolished 4 of them, and now only these 2 remain. However, even if there are only 2 bodyguards left, the Wei family dare not fight against him. After all, Fredman is the chairman of Future Company Group, and his strength is much stronger than that of the Wei family. The Wei family originally hoped that the new medicine would allow them to rise, but now it seems that the new medicine is not as good as the old one. At least the old medicine will not make people rot. At most, it is a little liver and kidney toxicity for many years. Therefore, if Fredman really wants to fight the Wei family, the strength of the Wei family is indeed not enough. At this time, Fredman's 2 bodyguards came forward and directly grabbed Barena Wei. It was useless to let him cry for mercy. He snapped his right hand with a click, and folded it into a strange angle. People can't help but straighten their hair. My hand hurts so much. Yang Zheng-wei was angry and frightened in his heart. Barena Wei was his eldest son and his most beloved son. However, seeing his son's hand being broken, he dared not speak. At this time, the pharmacist Professor K also rushed over and said, "Mr. Yang Zheng-wei, Fredman, what's the situation?" Fredman looked back and couldn't help but sneered, "You bastard, you just came here, calling me." Professor K was dumbfounded and said, "Fredman, misunderstanding, I cured your illness, didn't you say you want to gift me the villa?"